for action once more. 9 iconic motor racing circuits from around the globe await the grid in Season 13. There can be only one champion, the driver that rises above the rest and shows true grit and determination in the face of adversity will surely secure that coveted crown. This is the Roadster Rumble.
Everyone, welcome along to Roadster Rumble Monday night. Time for the little MX5s to get out on track and do their thing. Tonight we're bringing you round 2 from the Bend Motorsport Park, South Australia. New track to iRacing. Downloaded it today. Yeah, should be some interesting racing tonight. I have no idea. I think lap times are around about 2:07, something along those lines. So, yeah. Head down and have a look at some qualifying times and see who's mastered the track. Big G's joined us on the broadcast already. See you, G. Got to change his name. He's now Graham the Instigator. Okay. For what, I don't know if I even really need to know what that's all about, G. So they've got about 4 minutes of qualifying left. It's Jeff Connell leading the way at the moment with a 2:08. So, or that haven't seen much of this track, so flying a bit blind. See how we go. So, pick up on one of our new boys, Bailey Ryan. Dave Gogol's not with us tonight. Queensland building a new race car. Oh well, that definitely takes priority over racing on a sim, Dave. So we'll give you a leave pass for tonight. Dave's tied up with the Speedway. I assume that's the car that they're building. So no one's managed to eclipse that time by Jeff Connell just at the moment. James Mason. Looks like got a couple of boys from the same team. Look on the liveries. Got a big field tonight. Over 30 cars. Wow. That's going to make for some interesting racing. Up some weather conditions. Track temp currently 43 degrees. So old asphalt is a little bit warm. Do a lap with on board with James. Get a bit of a look at the layout. I think they're running the international layout tonight, which is the supercars layout. We'll do a lap with James. Currently, oh no, we won't, because the session has now finished. All right, let's see if we can up a grid. All right, so it's going to be Jeff Connell out of pole, then it's Wayne Losh, Michael Vos, Glenn Boyd, Oz Moroz, Bree Fenson, Ben Singer, James Mason, Todd George, Neville Mell, Anthony Connors, Darren Linus. And it will be Sean Doyle, Damien Seeger, Bailey Ryan, Stephen Barker, Nathan Stacey, Rob McGrath, Campbell Hutton, Keith Logan, David Milne, back for his first run this season. Grant Boyden, Ant Cuthbertson, likewise back for his first run this season. Then Phil Paradiso. Then it's Lucas Baker, also back for his first run tonight. Glenn Hill, Stephen Lee, Lucas Micallef, Ray Harrison, Lachlan Phillips, and Shannon Curry rounds out our 31 starters for race 1. Waiting for the grid to grid up for race 1. Chat over the radio. Getting himself sorted. They're almost set. Lights are on. Like everyone's got away fairly cleanly. Oops. It's a long run down to turn 1. Jeff's going to hold that inside line through turn 1. Loshy settles into second. Michael Vos looking to get a run around the outside. Quite get that done. Hello to Mrs. Doyle, Dawn's #1 fan. So Jeff leads them through on this first lap. We've got a few boys have jumped into the pits. Looks like we had a bingle on that opening lap. So we duck back and see if we can see what happened. Oh, that's a bit messy. Sure sure what happened there. You boys are, that's Damo. Looks like Damo's back to the pits. Oh, this is hey Stacy. Oh, it's all happening on the opening lap. New track. So we've got 4 cars back in the pits as Jeff opens up a bit of a lead now on this opening lap. Go back and find Sean. Currently, Sean's in 11th, but gained a couple of spots in the opening lap. As we can see cars now peeling off into the pits on lap 1. Our 3 leaders have all stayed out. That's moved Sean up a few spots, now up into 9th. Oh, that was a big dive from somebody. Oh, and there was contact. That was a massive dive. Not sure who that was, but oh, now Sean's lost it on his own. Sure what might have just been a little bit hot. That was a bit weird. He lost that well before the corners. If he had damage or back live. Meanwhile, our front 3 have broken away a little bit from Moz, who's down in 4th, about 2.5 seconds up the road from Moz stage. You boys are into the pits. Go back and pick up on our mid-pack. This is Grant Boyden currently down in 15th spot. Got Glenn Boyd tucked in behind him. It's like Boydie must have got caught up in all the carnage early on. He's dropped 11 spots. Oh, got another crasher further back. It's David Milne on his first night back. Happened to Milne. Oh, another one that's just looped it all on his own. Oh, manages to avoid oncoming traffic. Drivers jumping into the pits. His pit stops out the way. Oh, 3 out the front. Still got about a 3-second lead over Moz, but he has reeled them in a little bit. Neville Mell with Moz and Ben Singer tucked in behind. Field's fairly spread out now, as we can see. Tends to happen on some of these bigger tracks. It's hard to pick up on any single battles as the field spreads itself out. Go back and find Henry Fenson, who has done his pit stop. Just in behind James Mason, who's also done his pit stop as Henry looks to try and get a run. Too wide. Sure, this is going to work. Oh, nope. Elbows might have been out a little bit there. Meanwhile, Loshi has jumped into the pits with Michael Vos. Jeff Connell, Oz and Glenn Boyd, the only 3 that haven't pitted as yet. But he was parked up on the side of the track there. Not sure what that was all about. So we're on board with Moz. Meanwhile, Ben Singer being mobbed by Henry. Henry's managed to get that one done. Meanwhile, looks like Rob McGrath has also come undone. Like it's going to be all on his own. Yep. Just loops that one. All on his own. Oh! Very nearly got, that was Steve Barker. Oh, as we got cars going every which way. On board with Ben Singer. Meanwhile, our front three are all in the pits, which effectively puts Michael Vos back in the lead. Oh, we've got someone, sorry, that's Loshy sitting there at pit exit, so I don't know what's going on. I'm completely lost. Bit chaotic, the old race one. So Michael Vos now puts a bit of pressure on Jeff Connell. Lucas copped a 40-second penalty for being punted into pit lane. Seems like there's a few people have got the angry pills tonight. As Michael Vos gets the pass done now on Jeff Connell for the lead. A few cars queuing up behind. Still only on lap 6. Still a fair way to go in this race. Let's have a look and see what the toes like down this long front straight. So many different lines on this track. Obviously some are a little bit quicker than others. Thinks about a move, but no way through. Michael's doing a really good job at the moment of keeping this pack behind him. Jeff now goes to the inside, looks to force his way through. He might have run Michael a little bit wide there. Oz now gets through as well. It's like Henry's also got through on Michael, so he's dropped 5 spots there. Meanwhile, Got another crash further back. Ant Cuthbertson this time. Like it's going to be another solo spin. Comes in a little bit hot. Loops it around. So our top 5 are all still tightly bunched together. About 2 seconds back to James Mason in 6th at this stage. Got about a lap and a half to go. Meanwhile, it looks like our bit of a battle going on here. This is Bailey Ryan and Grant Boyden currently battling it out for 18th and 19th. Hank Cuthbertson says he was too busy watching the stream. I don't know if that's even legal, Ant. I suppose it is one way. Oh, it's a bit bent there on the front of Ryan's car. As we've got the white flag out now. Start the last lap. Like the battle for 3rd is well and truly on. Not sure if Moz has got anything left in the tank for Jeff, but certainly Michael and Ben are going to make it difficult for Henry for that 3rd spot. Looks like Ben got a really good run out of that corner, but he's closed right up on the back. Quite get the job done. Neville Mell makes up a position just behind Ben. Gets through on James Mason. Jeff's managed to open that gap out to nearly a second now, so providing there's no mishaps, I'm sure Sean will bounce back Miss Doyle. Sean's renowned for getting the job done, even if race 1 doesn't go his way. They make their way down to the line. Will be Jeff Connell that picks up the win. Very close there between Neville and James. Neville just holding on. Well, that was a rather chaotic race 1. Hopefully the boys have got that out of their system now and are ready to go for race 2. Apologies, Donna. I've just been rightly informed that it's Donna, not Mrs. Doyle. So apologies for that. I will make sure I remember that for future. Last of the runners are making their way over the line. We should have hopefully we'll get some results up very shortly. Waiting. Results. So it was Jeff Connell from Moz. Oops, hang on. There we go. Jeff Connell from Moz, then Henry Fenton, Michael Vose, Ben Singer, Neville Mell, James Mason, Todd George, Anthony Connors, Darren Linus, Lucas Micallef, Glenn Boyd, Rob McGrath, Keith Logan, Dave Mill, Stephen Barker, Bailey Ryan, Lachlan Phillips. Then it was Grant Boyden, Sean Doyle down in 20th, Damien Seeger, Ant Cuthbertson, Ray Harrison, Phil Paradiso, Stephen Lee, Shannon Curry, Wayne Losh, Nathan Stacey, and then Glenn Hill, Lucas Baker, and Campbell Hutton. Boys should be gridding up very, very shortly for race 2, which will be an inverted grid. So it'll be Darren Linus from Ant Connors, Todd George, James Mason, Neville Mell, Ben Singer, Michael Vose, Henry Fenton, Moz Moroz, Jeff Connell. That's your top 10 for this race. Oh, got a bit ugly off the start line. It's going to be Darren Linus leading him into turn 1. He's gone wide, which has opened the door for Ant Connors straight away. Ant's into the lead. Todd George now up into second. Darren Linus has dropped back to third. Still 2 by 2 at this stage. I'm not sure that that's a good idea, but hopefully everyone makes it through. Bit of an angry pack at the moment. Meanwhile, Darren is still going backwards. He's dropped down into a 6th spot now. We try out our drone camera. Whoa, 3 wide nearly. I think Oz saw that coming and moved out the way. Jeff now tries to get a run on Darren. Darren's run it wide again, which has allowed Jeff and Lucas to both squeeze. Oh no, sorry, that's Todd George. No, right the first time. It was actually Lucas. Todd George's teammate is a bit further up. Meanwhile, Neville Mell has now gone to the front. Ant Connor's still second. Michael Vos in third. Sean is making his way up through the field. Up 5 spots at the moment into 15th, just tucked in behind Keithy Logan. Whoa! Sean just managed to avoid that. On board with that. Ant Connors, who's regained the lead now as some of the boys have peeled off to the pits. Meanwhile, looks like Phil Paradiso has had a spin all on his own. That's Ant Connors leading from Michael Vos, Jeff Connell, Henry Fenson, then Lucas Micallef, Glenn Boyd, James Mason, Bailey Ryan, Rob McGrath and Keithy Logan makes up your top 10. Michael Vos now run up the inside of the Cobra, takes over the lead on lap 3. Jeff Connell decides to peel into the pits. See Michael Vos just running that defensive line into turn 1, and just to make that work. Henry's looking to try and get a move done up into that second spot, which he has now succeeded in doing. what he thinks about it. Side's better of it. So the first of our pit stop runners is Jeff Connell, currently down in 15th. Sean has done his pit stop. He's up a couple of spots. Got Ben Singer tucked in behind him. About just under 2 seconds behind Damo Stage, who's also done his pit stop. Got more boys into the pits. And Connors is now in. Michael Vos is in. Lucas Micallef is in. And Glenn Boyd is also into the pits. Interesting to see how this all shakes out once everybody has completed their pit stops. Sean's managed to get past a few there. Look, a couple of the boys must have had some relatively slow pit stops. Meanwhile, this is the battle for the minor places on the podium at this stage for Rob McGrath and Ailey Ryan. Both boys still to do their pit stop, but currently running second and third. Those boys jump into the pits. I think that's effectively puts Glenn Hill back in the lead. That's 2 weeks running. Glenn's found himself leading the race. It's a massive jump for Glenn. Been with us for a few seasons. Definitely driving a lot better this season. Obviously been putting in some time on the sim. Said he hasn't pitted yet, but he is actually leading. Ben's doing a very tidy job out in front at the moment. Still only on lap 6, so No real need to worry about his pit stop at this stage. Just wonder if the weather has our track's at 43 degrees. That's probably prompted most guys to go in and do their tyre change. We go back and pick up on battle with Michael Vos, Moz Moroz and Glenn Boyd. Glenn Hill has now jumped into the pits. His mandatory pit stop out of the way. As the draft train. Boyd, he moves out to open up turn one. Gets a really good run. Oh, there's contact between him and Moz. Boyd's got the elbows out. There's Moz. Moz has got the inside for the corner and takes full advantage. These two want to be careful they don't give Michael the opportunity to scoot away while they're battling it out here. Of course, Glenn Boyd knows this track very well. Raced this a couple of times in his Aussie racing car. Glenn tries going the long way around. I think Moz has been around long enough to see that one coming. Meanwhile, Sean is now up into 10th spot, so he's made up 10 spots so far this race. He's actually closed right up on the back of Bailey Ryan and Ben Singer. Should get the additional benefit of a decent tow down this straight. Got about a lap and 3/4 to go, so as he hasn't hurt those tyres too much, he might be able to grab a couple more spots here. Takes a wide entry into the corner. I think Bailey got himself a little bit loose there. He's still alongside, but it's a right-hander coming up. Sean should have the run. Oh, Not again. It's 2 from 2 now that he's been taken out. Go back and see if we can see what actually happened there. So Sean had the run on the inside, but through the corner. Yeah, no, that's it's definitely not what we want to see, as the white flag is out. Jeff is about 4.5 seconds up the road. Sean has recovered. He, oh no, he's jumped to the pits. So he must have got some damage. So it looks like Jeff's going to make it 2 from 2. Still a decent battle on for the minors at this stage. Michael Vos looks like he's got that covered. Boydie has managed to get through on Moz. Jeff crosses the line, takes out the second win. Michael Vos gets home in second, then Boyd, then Moz Moroz. Sure what happened to Ant Connors, but he dropped out of it after leading early. It's home in 20th spot.
It's a league, it's not official, so in the league we generally encourage gentlemen racing, so we're here for a bit of fun, mate, so yeah, I don't know if we do.
Yeah, no, that's a good honestly. I've had this trouble a lot during my years in sim racing, so no, I completely understand, you know, these things can happen, whether it's intentional or not.
All right, boys are having a quick 5-minute break now before race 3. So I'll take the opportunity to take a break, and we'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back. Boys are just gridding up for the feature race. Won't have time to run through a grid, so we'll do the next best thing and put up a our tower so we can see who's where. It's going to be Henry off of pole, Oz out of 2, then Glenn Boyd, Michael Vose, Jeff Connell, Mason Mikulev, Singer, Ryan McGrath, Logan's out, Damo, Darren Linus, Ant Cuthbertson, Ray Harrison, Dave Milne, Hutton, Phillips, Curry, Connors, Paradiso, George, Boyden, Doyle and Hill. I'm not sure. I think a few boys have actually disconnected as the lights come on. A lot of tyre smoke. It's like a pretty even jump right through the field. Henry's got the inside line for turn 1. That's an angry pack of Mazdas. No reports of any incidents so far on this lap, which is a great sign. So far so good on this opening lap. Track temp has dropped off a few degrees, race 3 as well. Still Henry leading from Moz. Michael Vose still in that 3rd spot. Followed by Glenn Boyd. Bit of dust there as somebody ran a little bit wide. Looks like we've got one. Stephen Barker had a mishap somewhere. Oh, I think he's spun that one all on his own. A gentle spin there. Oh, there's Glenn Hill in the background. It's gone off-road buggy racing. So we go back live. Still Henry leading from Moz. Michael Vose still in that third spot at the moment. Jump back to Ant Cuthbertson, who is currently in that 12th spot. Hopefully he's not watching the broadcast, focused on his driving. It's got Ant Connors and Ray Harrison directly in behind him. Ray looks like he's actually a bit of a hurry. That's Campbell Hutton tucked in behind Ray. Managed to hold on to it. Well done, Ray. That was getting ugly very quickly. Boys are all jumping into the pits now. Sean has stayed out this time. Board with Sean again now. Hopefully third time lucky for Sean. He can avoid any trouble. Ball runs a little bit wide. Manages to get through on Todd George there. Telling us that Ray has had a crash. Go back and see if we can see what happened to Ray. That may have been what caught Todd out, I think. Ray spun and Todd's just had to run it wide, which has opened the door for Sean. We go back live. Sean. And Cuthbertson directly ahead of him. Meanwhile, we head back up the front. See Jeff Connell still in that 5th position. Oh, he's just got a move done on Boydie. Still Henry leading from Moz. Michael Vose in that 3rd spot. Further back, got a bit of a battle on our hands with This is Ant Connors, Damo, and Darren Linus. They've done their pit stop and currently down in 19th, 20th and 21st position. Damo's got a bit of a toe assist from Darren. Not sure whether he'll try and make the move or not. See a few boys coming out of the pits. It looks like Sean that's tucked in behind him. So Sean has done his pit stop. Very good pit stop time there for Sean as well. So maybe he has got a bit of luck on his side this time. Jeff Connell's got the fastest lap on lap 2. Well, our leaders are all peeling off into the pits, apart from Jeff and Moz, who have stayed out. Oh, that's right, yeah. The Boyds were at Sandown for the Aussie racing cars last weekend. Gee. I saw on Facebook that you were catching up with young Caleb, who had a really good weekend. Not quite as good for young Jack, but I suppose that's car racing. Oh, we I'll find Nate Stacey, who's currently in 6th position. Hasn't done his pit stop as yet. We jump on board with Todd George. He jumps into the pits. It looks like Henry is the first of the guys that have done their pit stop. Got Glenn Boyd tucked in behind him. Michael Vos about nearly 4 seconds further back, but was nearly 5 seconds slower on his pit stop. I think the new track and pit entry has caught a few boys out tonight. Henry cut It's in underneath Moz at turn 1. Glenn Boyd now trying to get the move done on Moz. They go side by side. Boyd takes a wider entry, which gives him a lot quicker exit. Got a bit of a run again on Moz. See Jeff Connell and Michael Vos and about just over 2 seconds further back as Boydie gets a run on Moz. Sure where, oh, there's Moz. He's trying to get the undercut. Oh, not quite. This is allowing both Jeff and Michael to cut that gap. It's now under 2 seconds. The more these boys battle, the easier it'll be for Jeff and Michael to catch him. As Stacey is now into the pits. Not sure where he'll shake out. He's just leaving the pits now, so he should still manage to stay inside that top 10. Jump on board with Darren Linus. Got Ant Connors just ahead of him. Sean, in the meantime, Sean Doyle has managed to get himself up inside the top 10, which is a fantastic effort. Up 14 spots. Race 3. Just see Sean in the distance there as he tries to hunt down Aaron. About 2.5 seconds to make up over what will be 1 and a bit laps. Meanwhile, out front, it's Henry. Got about just over 2 second lead back to Glenn, who's now got Jeff Connell moved up into that 3rd spot. They cross the line to start the last lap. Jeff thinks about trying to get the move done. Not successful that time around. Meanwhile, Moz, big lose there from Moz. He's managed to hold on to it, but he's dropped the spot back to Michael Vos now. Jump on board with Michael. Got a bird's eye view. If anything should go wrong ahead, he'll I think Donna, Sean would have been a lot further up if not for a couple of unlucky, we'll call them, incidents, which I'm sure the stewards will be keen to have a look at after tonight's racing. I think Sean was very unlucky. He's done a fantastic job of getting back into it in race 3. Set up 14 spots. Oh, we've got a big crash. We might go back and have a look at that one afterwards, as Henry will be saluting the checkered flag very shortly. Oh no! It's telling me that Sean's also had a crash. We'll go back and have a look at all of those in a minute. Henry takes the checkered flag in race 3. Jeff Connell gets home for second. It will be Glenn Boyd in third, then Moz, then Michael Vose. As the rest of them cross the line, I want to go back and have a look at a couple of these incidents. So this is the first one with Ray, Shannon, and Phil Paradiso. Oh, so... Oh! Okay, and then... Not sure what happened to Sean. He was making up some really good ground. Has he just come in a bit hot? He has. He's just looped it. Managed to get out of everyone's way, which is great. And only lost a couple of spots. So, not a bad effort. All right, we'll get some official results up very shortly. Well, that was rather chaotic, to say the least. Just waiting on some official results to come through. Race 3. We should have some driver interviews for our top 3. All right, let's see if we can get some. Okay, so it was Henry Fenson from Jeff Connell, Glenn Boyd in third, then Moz Moroz, Michael Vose, Ben Singer, Ant Connors home in 7th, then Darren Linus, Nathan Stacey, Todd George, Bailey Ryan, Sean Doyle home in 12th, then Lucas Micallef, Rob McGrath, Campbell Hutton, Damien Seeger, Steve Barker, James Mason, Page, and it's Grant Boyden, Shannon Curry, Ray Harrison, Phil Paradiso, Glenn Hill, Lachlan Phillips, Ant Cuthbertson home in 25th, and David Milne, Keithy Logan, Neville Mell, and I think there was a couple more. Wayne Losh, Stephen Lee, Lucas Baker all failed to take the grid in race 3. So there's your official results. As we've got a few people joining us in the broadcast room. Might start with our third place, which was Mr. Glenn Boyd. Evening, Boyd.
How's it all going? How are you, boys?
I'm good. There was some interesting racing tonight.
Yeah, I had a car on my roof at one point, and I'm not sure how that happened, and I do apologise to, I think it's Bailey if he's listening, but what he's got to learn is this is a drafting car, so, we'll be alongside fairly close, and you really do need to watch, and I think he might be a single screener, so we'll forgive him on this occasion. But yeah, it was good fun, good racing with Jeff and Henry as usual. Moz is always in the mix, and yeah, it was good to see lots of people out tonight. Apologies for Jack for missing tonight. He's off building motors at the moment. We just got back from a dyno tune, so it's good to be back in the season and back in the seat.
Yeah. First night out, not a bad result. Who else have we got here? We've got Henry, who managed to grab the win there in race 3.
Yeah, I shocked myself because I felt like I didn't have any pace all night. I think I was losing about a second on pit entry in all 3 races. I figured that out in the last race. Too late. It was just, yeah, it was a bit of a weird night. I just didn't feel like I had much pace for everyone. I was just following everyone around. But no, big thanks to Moz in that last race. He was just pushing me clear, keeping me out in the front. So sort of let us spread out, made it a bit easier to get my pit stop done. Had a clean lap and managed to get past him on cold tyres. Luckily, he put up a good fight to Glenn's, which let me get away.
And 2 wins and a second tonight. Jeff Connell has joined us. Another good night, Jeff, racking up the points.
Yeah, first 2 were pretty good. So, yeah, it's good fun.
It's always a bit harder when you've got to make your way through the field, these grid inversions.
Oh, I love the inversions. What makes it fun? That's probably why I keep coming back, to be honest. Like, going from 10th in that second race was good fun. But, yeah, just people smashing into me that were more focused on trying to run 4th or 5th and get to the lead. So, yeah, ruined the 3rd race. But, yeah, decent points. And, fun track to drive. I love driving here, so it's good fun.
I know that's it was certainly a bit of an eye opener tonight. I was a bit surprised at some of the early antics, but I suppose new track and quite a few newbies to the league as well tonight. So hopefully that'll all settle down over the coming weeks.
Oh, you're always going to get a bit of biff and barge when the cars are so close and everyone's pretty close. But yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, I don't know. Some people are more focused on bashing into you and trying to get 4th off you or 5th off you and just give up on trying to win the race. So yeah, anyway, it's good fun.
All right, we might do some shout outs. We'll start off with Boydie. Anyone you want to send a cheerio or thank you to, Glenn?
Yeah, just friends and family that are watching tonight, and a big shout out to the number 1 fan. Cheers, boys.
Boys. And no, Jeff's gone. Henry, any shout outs?
Yeah, just like thank the boys at Evolution Sim Sports, ABR Setup Shop, Harmer Design, Cataclysm Computers, JJ and SC Raceway, Skid Kings, Premium Cinematography. Thanks to the admin and all the boys for putting it on again, and thanks to you for the broadcast.
No worries. And before we close out, any comments you want to make, Damo?
Oh, what a night! I tell you what, it was it was something in the air tonight. That's for sure. There's a lot of bashing and banging going on. I mean, it was a pretty big field. It was a 31 car field at one stage. So, but hey, who knows? The bend. Maybe it's the bend. Maybe we just won't go to the bend. I knew we should have gone Adelaide, Greg. Oh, and Boydie's here too. Oh, yeah.
The only comment I'll make is it's such a wide track. There's so many different lines into so many different corners, and yeah, I think it just one of those tracks that gives everybody a little bit of added incentive and a little bit of additional excitement that they've still got a lot of tarmac that they can get things done.
Yeah, it
but
is. I actually totally agree with you because you know, you come into say turn 1, for example, and it goes into the S's. There's so much room you can't actually see the guy next to you, and if you don't have a spot, you just think, oh yeah, just got the whole track. But you know, before you know it, you've hit someone. But we had a few new guys in tonight as well. So as we all know, when you're new to the league, there's a fair bit of race. There's racecraft, and then there's our Roadster Rumble racecraft that you've got to learn. And that is just, it's a gentleman's league. You know, we're not big dive bombers. We don't go 3-4 wide on turn 1. We just sort of, you know, let the race run for as long as we can without hitting each other, and you know, just do the best job we can and stay on our lines and not upset people. So you know, once we get that sorted out in the next couple of races, we'll be good again.
Yeah, no, I look at it was a great night of racing. There's sort of action right through the whole field, but it's a normal story with some of these bigger tracks. It's very hard to cover 31 cars. So apologies if we missed anyone, but as we always say, if there's anyone in particular that you're following and you want to get their ugly mugs on the broadcast, then best way is to jump on the chat and let me know. There's a few.
Didn't get any of my terrible racing tonight, mate.
We got a little bit, but.
Oh, God.
But you weren't alone, I can say that much.
Yeah, nice.
So where are we off to next week?
Boydie, where are we off to next week, mate?
Oh, no, I think I know.
Actually, where are we off to? I can't remember.
Neither can I.
I can.
Yeah, where is it?
I assume we're doing Australian tracks first.
So this will be the third Aussie track. Yep.
Yeah.
So it is
Sandown.
Oh, it is too.
I'm not going. I'm staying. I'm not racing. I've had enough of that.
I'm with Boydie. I'm staying home.
At least it'll be a hell of a lot cheaper.
Maybe.
Make a return to get redemption.
Yeah, that's it, Jack. Yeah, Jack will be on for sure, won't he?
All right. Well, on that note, we might close off for tonight. Thanks to everyone for joining us. It's telling me at the moment we've had over 100 views so far tonight. So obviously the boys out on track are starting to attract a little bit of attention out there. So good to see that people have been popping in and checking out the racing. So make sure you do the same next week, Monday night. We'll be racing from Sandown, which is the Boyd's favourite track for all those that haven't sort of picked up on the sarcasm yet. And until then, stay safe, and we'll catch you all next Monday night. Thanks, boys.
Cheers.
Thanks, boys.